Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY and we're about to go to locals and normal summon Sapphire Pegasus for several hours. Here's the updated pure build, with double Crystal Master to increase their starter count. I'd even consider cutting a Rainbow Dragon for another Master since the latter can search the former. We're getting really experimental in the non-engine department with the Triple Tactics package, but it's really not necessary and I'm honestly not that big of a fan of it. For those of you who don't know, this deck aims to summon the big boy, Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, who clocks in at a legendary 11,000 attack. If it doesn't OTK, it can clear the field and then OTK. Stick around till the end and I'll tell you my thoughts for this deck moving forward. Now I don't want to bend your ear too much, so let's move on to the games. Locals time, baby. Round 1, game 1 paired up against Mathmech, against a literal 12-year-old. So let's see how this goes. This is his first time playing Mathmech. He usually plays Branded actually, but ends on access code pass because he's just learning the deck. Oh man. Well, let's show him how it's done. Crystal Bond, add Pegasus, crystallize Ruby, and then we're going to go ahead and add Ruby to hand, crystallize actually the Topaz Tiger. Just a little bit of decision making with the Bond here. And then we're going to use Heart, pop the Ruby, search Golden Rule. This is the new card. Golden Rule, place 2 Crystal Beasts from the deck and special 1 from hand or graveyard. We're going to actually end up crystallizing 2 Zeniths. I don't want to just combo off here. I want to just go on to the next game because, you know, we don't want to spend too much time. Ruby effect Chainlink 1, Heart effect Chainlink 2, target the access code to bounce itself, special summon our Crystal Beasts, and then we'll activate Bridge for an Awakening, and we'll just attack Awakening for none other than Emerald Tortoise for game. Wow. Going on to game 2, I side in the Salvation package against Mathmech because Necro Valley is pretty amazing against the deck, and at the very least it does just force out the Super Factorial. So he's going to start off with a Small World, revealing the Subtraction, I believe, and the Parallel Exceed, and then adding the Circular to hand. So let's go. Those 2 are banished face down, and then Circular for Sigma, special summon the Subtraction, I think, or it's Addition, one of those, and then search the Super Factorial. I actually let him know that Circular searches it. I'm like, hey, did you know that Circular can search Super Factorial? And he's like, wow. Yeah, I don't want to. I want to play against full power Mathmech, you know. So if that means I gotta teach him how to play it, then that's how it is. Splash Mage, bring back the Addition, whichever that one is, and then Alimbertion, search out Diameter since he has a normal summon. I told him about Alimbertion. I'm like, yeah, this is a great card to have. He didn't even know that it could search any Mathmech. And then summon back the Addition, link into, I've never seen this guy before, but I guess Pop Off King. This is a new Firewall card that protects access code, so it's kind of neat. So access code, Firewall guys, set 1 pass. Alright, well, playing against Super Factorial basically, activate Necro Valley, chain Super Factorial, and then he's going to summon out his 3 and then overlay into the boy. I told him he has to overlay to Laplation. Laplation, he knew about the negation effect, but he didn't know that he can straight up just remove cards. And I was like, yeah, the card's crazy. You remove card from my hand and from my field, one of the spell trap cards, and he's going to rip the Fenrir out of my hand. That's a really good one. That's actually going to kind of keep us out of the game. It has to detach the 3, so just reminding him of that. And then still has the negation. Man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Let's start off with Crystal Bond, and then Laplacian negate, activate Golden Rule, and then I did tell him that it summons from grave and he has the bell, and that's just it for me. Yeah, 2 hand traps can really just stop this deck, honestly, or just 2 negates. So that's just kind of one of the unfortunate things about playing this deck, and you know, maybe I won't give my opponent tips for the future, but I'm gonna activate Bridge. He's gonna Ash it, and wow, yeah, my hand was pretty awful. He summons 3 Mathmechs, but he doesn't have, I later found out that he doesn't have Update Jammer in his deck, so he doesn't end up going for the OTK. And then afterwards I tell him about the Update Jammer. He's like, yeah, I gotta get that card. I'm like, yeah, I literally would have died here, no cap. Summon those seed to the zone that the transcode points to, bring back the Alimbertion, link into IP, and then from here he can only attack with 1 monster. Access code and attack with 5300 and pass. Alright, let's go, we can do this. Let's just activate Heart, Normal summon Pegasus. We didn't have Pegasus access last time, but now we do. Thank goodness for the top deck Pegasus. Heart, pop the Ruby, search for the one and only Golden Rule, or Awakening in this case actually, because we already have the Golden Rule, baby. Effect, crystallize 2 Crystal Beasts from the deck, no Bell this time. Gosh, love to see it. And then Ruby effect, special summon the 2 Pegasus. Effect, crystallize Zenith and Topaz Tiger. Trigger Heart to bounce the access code back to the extra deck, reminding him that IP doesn't protect from that. From here, we're going to use Zenith's effect, special summon the Cobalt Eagle, add Rainbow Dragon to hand, link into Cherubini, dump Amethyst Cat, our last 3, and now we're going to overlay 2 4s into Dugaras. Just counting the names real quick. Dugaras effect, special summon back Pegasus. Pegasus effect, crystallize Cobalt Eagle. And now we're going to link off those 4 into those 3 with the Cherubini, cutting his 2 for Zealantis. Banish all monsters on the field, special summon them back. Trigger Pegasus again to grab the last name that we need in order to pop off. Link 2 into Cross Sheep, skipped a step there. Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, trigger Cross Sheep, Ruby effect, Soul Charge, link into Appaloosa, and at this point I lost the footage. My opponent was being a really good sport, I hope he comes back next time, but always gotta support the little homies that come out to locals. Next matchup against Labrynth. So we're going to Heart normal summon Amethyst Cat, obviously not the best hand. We're going to Bond Zenith effect after adding Pegasus and crystallizing Zenith, special summon Topaz Tiger, add Rainbow Dragon, and from here we're going to normal summon Pegasus, effect, place another Pegasus, activate Awakening, reveal Rainbow Dragon, special summon Ruby, Soul Charge, and then we're going to crystallize Cobalt Eagle, link into Cherubini, dump the last 3 we need, being Emerald Tortoise, overlay into Dugaras special Pegasus, effect, crystallize Zenith, and we're going to link those into Cross Sheep, special summon Rainbow Dragon, or Overdragon, Ruby effect, and from here we're going to think about what we want to link off into. We can go into Appaloosa or 5-headed Link Dragon, and we're just going to go for a sick Appaloosa. Format Appo, IP, and then special summon Overdrive by banishing 7 Crystal Beasts plus Rainbow Dragon. Overdrive sitting at a nice 11k attack, thanks to the 7 names that we have banished. Our opponent's going to start off with a Pot of Extract, drawing 2 fresh cards. Activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison, might as well negate with Appo. If it's a trap deck, there's not many monsters I can negate, plus in the end phase I'm just going to shuffle away with Overdrive anyway. And end phase, Overdrive, shuffle away, special summon all of our banished Crystal Beasts, specifically 5 of them. So literally shuffle the field, different dimension return, all of our Crystal Beasts, draw for turn, Dugaras skips our main phase, battle, go for game. That's it, baby. Overdrive literally solos Labrynth. For game 2, I'm citing in my back row removal. I'm talking evenly matched. I'm talking duster. No back row is safe for me. Little pile shuffle. I always do it between every game. Never want a brick. Our opponent's going to kick things off with a nice set 3 pass. All right, draw for turn. Let's see what we can get done. And thankfully, I do actually activate the Prosperity. We're going to banish 6. Because we want to dig for that back row removal. And there we go, evenly matched, right on time. We're going to enter battle phase. They have the Judgment. All right, no big deal. Let's activate Bridge in main phase 2. And activate Big Welcome. Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2 Lady effect. Summon, and then bounce the Lady, summon out Lovely. Adding Bond off of the Bridge. They're going to Lovely effect, hit that Zenith in hand. We're going to Bond effect, add Pegasus, and crystallize our other Zenith from the deck. Zenith effect. Special summon out a Cobalt Eagle, add Rainbow Dragon to hand. We're going to think about doing a Lightning Chidori here to bait out that last back row slot. Awakening, search for Heart, the best card in the deck. Extra normal, Pegasus effect. Always looping Pegasus effect, baby. Gotta collect all the names. Gonna crystallize another Pegasus here. We're gonna overlay for, you guessed it, Lightning Chidori. Hit that last back row. It's a Solemn Strike. Strike the Chidori. Alright, that's exactly what we needed. Now we're free to pop off. Just calculating what other names we need in order to really combo. Or a normal summon Ruby. Heart effect, pop the Ruby. Deciding if I want to crystallize it, but I'm going to let it go to grave. Add Golden Rule to hand. Golden Rule, there we go. Crystallize 2 Crystal Beasts from the deck. our 2 level 3s, a Ruby effect, special summon the 3s, heart effect, bounce the Lovely to hand, trigger Pegasus to place Topaz Tiger, and then from here, it's honestly just combo city, baby. We're gonna link 2 of them off for Cross Sheep, and then since we gathered all 7 right then and there, Overdrive, Ruby effect, summon the Topaz Tiger, and then we're gonna link those 5 into 5-headed Link Dragon. Because what is Labrynth gonna do against a 5-headed Link Dragon? An unaffected towers sitting at 5,000 attack. Overdrive, our opponent's gonna Pot of Prosperity at Ariana, and then we're looking at this Overdrive like, man, we're gonna do a great job here. Normal summon Ariana, effect to search for a welcome, adding it to hand. Activate the Lady effect in hand since the Labrynth effect is activated. Big welcome effect, he's unaffected, so can't do that. Attack into Overdrive, honorable Sudoku for game. There we go, clean 2-0 against Labrynth, baby. Shoutouts to Asian Duelist, by the way. Awesome opponent. Next round up against a not so awesome opponent. An opponent that I have a very tough time against every time. Shoutouts to Kev. Now we're gonna win the die roll here, which is awesome for us. But I'm gonna get a little too greedy. Activate Bond, no hand trap, there we go. Add Ruby, Crystallize Pegasus. This is the greedy play that you honestly don't really want to go for. I'm going to activate Bond, or activate Rule, Crystallize 2 Pegasus from the deck. Even more greedy, Special Ruby. Ruby effect, go into Special Summon our Crystal Beast, get hit with a Veiler. Normal Summon Emerald Tortoise, because we haven't normal summoned. And we're honestly just going to go for a Cherubini, and then dump Amethyst Cat, set 2, and then hope for the next turn. Honestly, we should have added Pegasus off of Bond, and then Crystallize Zenith. Zenith effect, Special Ruby, and then link into Cross Sheep, and then activate Rule. That's a little bit more of a safe play, but alas, our opponent's going to Sea Angel effect. We're going to Droplet that one, because we just want to keep them off Battle Ocean. Coral Anemone, Special Summon back Blue Tang, link off into Coral Triangle, and then Springle effect to reveal 3. And then Coral Triangle effect, pitch to add Marincess Wave to hand. And then going to Springle Summon, and link off into Bubble Reef, and then bring back MBT, Bahamut Shark, Toad. Man, that's a pretty awesome board. Attack, but that's not game. Pass it over. Draw. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to read the Bubble Reef. Currently it's not unaffected, so that's nice. No Battle Ocean. I'm going to Droplet send 2 crystals, and since I sent 2 crystals and Droplet says original type, it actually counts the crystals as monsters, so our opponent can't respond with Totally Awesome. We're going to pop off with a Bond. We're going to crystallize a Zenith from the deck and add Topaz Tiger to hand. Zenith effect, special summon from the deck, adding Rainbow Dragon, special summon Cobalt Eagle from the deck. Then our opponent flips up Gozen. That's a really rough card, and that's honestly why we play Fenrir, out cards like that. Well, let's go ahead and see if we could do better for game 2. I'm going to side in the Salvation Engine because Necro Valley is really awesome against Marincess. They just kind of look at it and go, man, I can't Coral Anemone effect, I can't Battle Ocean effect, I can't even do anything with this deck. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it going first. I'm going to kick things off with a Golden Rule because we knew we drew Rule and Ruby. We're just nice like that. Crystallize 2 Pegasus, Special Ruby, no Veiler, let's go. Double Pegasus effect, Crystallize Zenith, and crystallize literally any other Crystal Beast. This is going to be a Topaz Tiger, Zenith effect, Special Summon our Emerald Tortoise from the deck, add Rainbow Dragon to hand, and then we're going to just do the good old Cherubini Dugar's combo. Old Reliable. I'm thinking about if there's a way I could Saryuja here. I would really like to do that since we're not under Prosperity, but I'll just do it the safe way. Cherubini, Dugar's, Special Pegasus, effect, crystallize another Crystal Beast. That's going to be the Zenith. And then from here, I'm going to normal summon Ruby since we didn't normal summon yet and we opened both Rubies. I'm going to go into Saryuja. Let's go! Now, it is a little costly going into Saryuja here from Cherubini, but I'm just going to draw 4, put 3 back. We're looking for Miracle, we're looking for Awakening, just more ways to make our board even better than it is going to be already. We're going to Goods, that's what we like to see. Dump Salvation, search for any Crystal Beast and any field spell. Not busted at all, I promise. Sage effect, Special Pegasus, crystallize the last crystal beast we need in order to go off into Rainbow Dragon, known as Zealantis. No Pegasus effect, since we're trying to not have 8 names. And from here, we're going to special summon Rainbow Dragon, bridge effect, search for our Awakening. Skipped a step there. Awakening, since we control an ultimate crystal, we can do both effects. Search for a bridge card and special summon Ruby. Ruby effect, special summon Topaz Tiger, link off into Cross Sheep, and then go into Overdragon here. Ruby effect, summon the Cobalt Eagle, link them off into a young Appaloosa. Very good against Marincess. Link off into an IP, bridge for a Miracle, banish 7 for an Overdrive. And then from here, I'd be hard-pressed to see Marincess beat this board. Necro Valley, Overdrive, 3 Mad Appo, protected by Zealantis, IP, set Miracle, pass. Our opponent's going to ask us kind of what cards they do. Let's go. Pascalis, we're going to Appo negate, link off into Sea Angel. That's going to get hit with another Appo negate. Ain't no way we're letting that go through. And then game 3. Let's go. Yeah, that was a very tough board for Marincess to crack without 5 board breakers and then the 1 blue tang. Anyway, going into game 3, I'm going to side in the triple tag package. So let's see how that goes. Spoiler alert, doesn't do anything. They're going to normal summon the Pascalis, go into Sea Angel, and just do a full Marincess combo, searching dive actually this time. Must already have the Battle Ocean. Coral Anemone effect to bring back Pascalis. And then link off into the Slug, add back Pascalis, link off into the Marbled Rock, which I think is one of the more raw names. I think Marbled Rock is an awesome name. Set 2, and they're going to pass it over. Immediately flip up Rivalry. So already we have to deal with a Floodgate, and I don't have Fenrir in my hand. We're just going to start it off with a Crystal Bond. I don't have any board breakers. Let's see how we can do it. They're going to Ash the Bond. Alright, let's start with a Golden Rule then. Crystallize 2 Crystal Beasts from the deck, and then special 1 from the hand. Looking at the options that I have in the extra, not sure what I can do under Rivalry, because we can't exactly just special summon out a Ruby, special our Sapphire Pegasus, and start swinging from there. We're just going to special summon Topaz Tiger from our hand, crystallizing Zenith and a Pegasus, and then we're going to go Zenith effect, special summon out a Sapphire Pegasus, and then bridge. We're going to search ourselves Heart. So Heart's really going to help us against these Floodgates. Heart effect, or my bad, Awakening, search Heart. Yeah, skipped a step there. Now Heart effect. Looking at the options we have in the extra, do I want to bounce something right now, or do I want to go into a rank 4? Or Heart effect, pop the Topaz Tiger since it's not negated. Add Crystal Miracle to hand. We're just going to try and stay in this one for another turn. And then Heart bounce the Rivalry. We're going to attack with Pegasus. Zenith effect, then the reveal goes in. Our Pegasus dies, and we don't get to summon the Zenith. Oh, this is tragic. All we have is a set Miracle. I thought for sure we would have broken the board, but double Floodgate, man. There's nothing I can really do against that with a combo deck like this. They're going to Sea Angel, add the Battle Ocean, and then activate the dive, special summon 1 from the deck. That's going to be the blue tang dump 1, and then go into Slug. Slug's going to add back the, I don't even know what that was, Coral Anemone, effect to special summon the Pascalis, and then the blue tang, link off into the Bubble Reef, and then Battle Ocean, put 2 of them in the back row, bring back Pascalis, and then Spring Girl effect. They're going to try to bounce, and then I'm going to Miracle that, saving the Miracle for the Bubble Reef for sure. And then Bahamut Shark, that's going to go into Toad. Man, it sucks that this is all going down with Gozen up. But let's see what we can do. We're not dead yet, so we're going to bond again. Luckily, this one doesn't get ashed. I do want this one to get hit though, honestly, because we have another card in our hand that's going to be the Haymaker, so I really wanted this one to get negated, but unfortunately they didn't negate it with Toad. Oh well, we're going to add Pegasus to hand, crystallize Emerald Tortoise. This isn't looking too good for us. Normal summon Pegasus, We're going to crystallize Amethyst Cat, or we're actually going to go for Cobalt Eagle, you know, in case we do want to go into Cherubini. Dump all the 3s. Activate Heart Effect, and he can't negate card effects with Toad, so wanted to make sure once I activated Heart, it was good to go, and then when I went for Heart Effect, made sure can't negate with Toad, since it only negates spell trap cards and not effects. Pop the Pegasus, search for Beacon, now bounce the Toad, now we can Beacon effect, special summon Amethyst Cat. With the Gozen up, we can't really do anything. We can't exactly summon Ruby. We're going to attack with Amethyst Cat, Crash, and we don't have really anything to go for Overdrive because we're still another name off, and we're going to give it up here. That's our big L for the day from the match, but there's one round left, so let's see how it goes. It's honestly not great that we're playing so many bricks, but you know, one round, let's see. Fenrir, search. Now we're seeing Fenrir. Fenrir's honestly one of the best Crystal Beast cards ever printed. Bond, Crystallize Zenith, add Pegasus to hand. Now we're going to normal Pegasus. This is more of a normal board. Bond, searching Pegasus, Crystallize Zenith. That's kind of more of the play you want to do with Crystal Beast. Zenith effect, add Rainbow Dragon, special summon Topaz Tiger, and you know what this is looking like, baby. Baguska Pass. Yeah, we didn't have another extender, so all we had is Bond plus Fenrir, so not bad, honestly, because we're just chilling for another turn. They're going to immediately Lava Golem, though. Oh, gosh. Now all of our interruptions are gone, except for our pesky face down. A Mothman effect, no normal summons for them for the turn, but for Dark World, not that big of a deal. Didn't hit the Mothman. NESHY effect, add another danger. It's going to be the Jackalope. NESHY effect again. We're going to hit the Jackalope. Okay. NESHY draw, Jackalope effect, special summon from deck, another Mothman. I don't really want to hit any of these. Dugar's effect, definitely going to miracle that. Dugar's is way too insane for Dark World, so that's going to be the best point. They're going to pass it back. We're going to take 1,000 damage for this Lava Golem. Draw, and then look in our hand, we drew an Awakening. That's really nice. Reveal the Rainbow Dragon. Search for Heart. And then Heart's going to get us back into the game. We're going to activate Bond. Search for Pegasus. And think about what we want to crystallize here. And actually add Zenith to hand, crystallize Pegasus. Think about if we want a Heart effect to bounce the NESHY, but I don't really want to. We're going to just Heart search for Golden Rule. Golden Rule crystallize the 2 3s from the deck. And then special summon Ruby. We're going to Soul Charge our back row. Pegasus effect, crystallize Cobalt Eagle. And then from here, think about what we want to do. I think we're just going to go for the standard line, except not go for Cherubini because we already have the 3s in rotation. We're going to actually link those 2 off in a Cross Sheep. We don't even need to Saryuja here. We're just going to link 2 more off for Tribute Summon Fenrir. I thought it was going to be IP, but I forgot just Tribute Summon Fenrir in this one. And then Special Summon Overdrive, Cross Sheep, Trigger, Soul Charge, and link 5 into 5-headed Link Dragon. While he's reading that, we're going to banish 7 Crystal Beasts and Rainbow Dragon, summon Overdrive, 11,000 attack for game 1 punch! Game 2, I'm going to side in Drolls. Absolutely. Droll is the best hand trap to have against Dark World. No other hand traps really matter, in all honesty. You'd rather have board breakers. But then again, they could just pitch them with Silva. So yeah, Dark World is just a very tough cookie to crack if you don't have Droll. I don't have Droll here, so they're going to Silva, hit 1 out of my hand. I believe that's the Emerald Tortoise. Or no, that's the Aqua Dolphin hitting the Tortoise. And then I'm going to summon Ceruli to my field. Special summon out Amber Mammoth to their field. That's rude, because that was another pitch off of the Silva. Genta. Genta is honestly one of the craziest cards ever. I think that card is amazing in Dark World. I mean, obviously it is. This isn't anything revolutionary. I just want to sing the praises of how good Genta is and Dugar's is in Dark World. I'm honestly a big fan of this deck. Talents to take back the Ceruli. Not sure how big of a play that was. Honestly, ripping another card out of my hand would have been amazing as well. But we'll see what our opponent's cooking. Rainbow, bring back, link into Muckcracker, another card that's like specifically made for Dark World. Card's amazing. Muckcracker effect. Think about what to pitch here and what to bring back. Pitch the Ceruli, summon back the Snow, and then Ceruli's going to summon our field. thinking about what to link off here. Bounce back for Rainbow, and then go for Cerberus, hitting this Cerulli. Not sure why the Cerulli being on my field is that big of a deal, but I'm not a Dark World enthusiast, so I don't know myself. Pass it back to me, normal summon Pegasus for Zenith, and Zenith effect special summon Ruby. We can do this. Add Rainbow Dragon to hand, and then link 2 off. Thinking about doing the Cross Sheep here or the IP, so it's going to be Cross Sheep, Golden Rule effect, crystallize 2 Pegasus, special Ruby, Ruby effect, special summon 2 Pegasus. I know that Dark World isn't really playing hand traps, so I feel pretty confident here. Go into Dugaras, Dugaras summon Pegasus, and then Pegasus effect to crystallize Zenith. So the reason why this Dark World board isn't very good too is because I forgot. I sniped 4 dangers in a row. So if you want to watch that replay back, I literally sniped 4 in a row, and so that's just kind of really unlucky skill issue. But also I practice every night under a waterfall, hitting dangers out of my opponent's hand. So I'm going to go into a Nightmare Unicorn, spin back the Cerberus, go for Overdragon, trigger Cross Sheep, link 5 into 5-headed Link Dragon once again. Banish 7 for Rainbow Dragon Overdrive with 11,000 attack. 1 punch for game. There we go, 2-0 against Dark World, ending the day off with 3 match wins, 1 match loss. Now moving forward, I just want to share a few thoughts about the deck. I do think Hybrid is an awesome look at the deck as well. You don't need to play Pure. The way you can see it is Hybrid has way more combo potential, being able to combo off with like Pegasus plus Bond or Bond plus Advanced Eagle. Shoutouts to Dread Guy if you want to see more Hybrid combos, but it's a little bit less safe because you can't just normal summon a Crystal Beast and then use Rev Synchron in hand to go into Power Tool Dragon, which is what we're going to be doing moving forward. But another look at the deck is Conclave Control is also just a very safe way to play Crystal Beast. Basically what I'm trying to say is the jury's out on what the best version to play Crystal Beast is currently, and I honestly just implore you to try every version. You know, try Hybrid combo, try Pure combo, try Conclave Control, try OTKing with Golden Rule as well, which is another idea that's been thrown around. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.